have a look and see what we got this time. This time we've got ourselves a Kirby Heritage 2 Turbo. Well, it's seen better days, I reckon. I had to go all the way into London City, to get this thing. I did. What an absolute pain in the arse, man. Any of you that, you know, if you're not even in England, or if you are but you've never been to London or anywhere near it, don't go there. Just do not go there, man. It's a horrible place. You know, there's rubbish everywhere for a start, and other than that, it's just too many people, man. Too many people. I had to go about 10 miles, it took me an hour. That's how bad it is. There's speed cameras everywhere, 30-40 mile an hour, you know. And if you're not watching out, you lose your license. You lose your driving license in about a 2 mile stretch if you ain't careful. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so I went all the way to bloody London. Every time I go there, I went to London to pick up a generator. Pick up that generator I went to London for, and that one. And every time I go there, I say to myself, I'm not going to go to London City ever again. And what have I done? Went to bloody London City, didn't I? But that's just the way life is. So, I nearly died going to London to pick up this Heritage. I wanted it for me collection. I've started collecting them. I thought to myself, you know what, let's just collect them. It has seen better days. It's a little bit damaged. Do you know what? It was kept in a garden. It was kept outside in a garden. Well, in London City you can't really call it a garden, because the part that I went to was extremely deprived, and well, I was afraid I might get drugged, to be honest with you. But it was kept in the outside on a pavement anyway. Oh, and it was raining at the time I went to go pick it up. It's been there for years apparently. All it had over it was a plastic see-through bag over it. That was it. So it does work though. The guy managed to find some electricity somehow, and he plugged it in and he turned it on and it worked. I noticed that the little brush light weren't coming on, but the front light bulb worked. So at least we've got something. It sounded okay. Didn't sound to be any funny noises or anything as such like that. So let's have a look here then. I noticed the bag's a little bit thingy. The zip appears to be alright. I don't know what we're going to find in here. Oh, well, there's a surprise. Now this is the first one I've come across that doesn't actually have a bag in it. But it's fairly clean in there actually. I'm actually surprised. It obviously hasn't been used without a bag, because it's fairly clean in there. I'm genuinely surprised. It looks like somebody might have even cleaned it up. That is a bit of a shock. I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't expecting that at all. I'm still going to put this bag in the washing machine. Give it a clean. The thread's coming out a little bit there. Not to worry. Oh, why do they all seem to have a spot of paint on? My Legend 2's got white paint on the bag. Why do they all have white paint on the bags then, I wonder? That's a weird one, isn't it? Yeah, look, it's got it there. My Legend 2's got paint there as well, white paint. That must be where it rubs off the walls, where people are vacuuming near their walls and it rubs off. Look, it's all up there, look. It's all up there. I don't know whether it's coming up in the camera, but it's all up there. Unbelievable. Don't know why that is. I still got to work out why these sag down. I want it to be straight like that, but they seem to sag. The Legend 2 does it as well. So let's have a look around here then. Yeah, we've got a passed certificate, a passed label on it. That must mean it was in a commercial environment if it's got that on it, because you know you have to get. Oh, that actually works on this one. The Legend 2, it's broken. The date on it is the 5th of the 11th, 2014. So, well, it has been used then, at least in 2014 it's been used, at least. So, switch feels alright. The plug, wonder if this plug will come out. On my Legend 2 the plug's stuck in there and I can't get it out. I want to replace the cable but I can't. Let's have a look to see what we got in here. I'm suspecting the belt has either snapped or come off. Well, there's a little bit of resistance there. It's grabbing that belt. It is grabbing the belt, but nah. I need 2 hands. Hang about. Bloody blimey. Well, 2 hands. The belt is definitely in there. That's for sure. So here we go. Let's see what state we're in under here. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, we definitely got a belt in there. That's weird. I thought it was going to be pretty bad. Well, we got a lot of fluff and dust. Both ends. Fluff and dust. A bit of stuff around here. Brush is well worn out. I have to get a new brush bar. Well, do you know what? I reckon that might have had a new fan at some point fairly recently, because look at that. It's a plastic one and it looks fairly mint. Look at that. It's better condition than the one on the G4 and on the Legend 2. It's definitely had some maintenance done on it, that's for sure. Even though it's in a pretty grotty state, it's definitely had a bit of maintenance done on it. Alright, fair enough. Alright then. Well, what I'm going to do, I don't know why that weren't working then. I wonder if the belt's just really slack on it. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it back together and find out. One thing is though, the cable is pretty... I might have to get a new cable for it anyway when I can afford one. I don't know what that's all about. What's that for? Oh, red thing, random red thing on there. I don't know what that's for. That's been tied on there. Yeah, the cable's pretty... Don't know whether that's the original plug, probably not. The cable is pretty funny on here. Look, it's all jiggly jaggly. So it might be, I don't know, man. Just for, it's probably, oh, that's meant to go up here. That's what that's all about. Look, that's something that my Legend 2 ain't got. I need to get that. Look, why am I videoing the bloody floor fall? Right, that's meant to go up there. Look, obviously, I need to get one of them for my Legend 2 then, obviously, don't I? Because I ain't got one. Right, let's plug it in. Oh, I got a problem now. I got my light plugged in. Look. Oh, I'll find another plug. It's alright, I found a plug. Right, let's find out whether this brush is going to work or not. Come here, you. What's that all about? Blimey, I sucked up the towel. Better get that out now, haven't I? Right, well, I had a look. I got the towel out, that was quite funny, made me chuckle anyway. The light isn't working, but the brush is going round alright, but it's a bit wobbly. I reckon either the bearings are muffed, or all that fluff in there stopping the little turny thing what turns up the light there. So I'll take the head off and I'm going to give it a clean out, and then we'll have a look and see what happens. And then after that, that'll be the end of this video, because I'm going to go and put that bag in the washing machine. Woo! Yeah, I would say that was the issue. All this fluff here is stopping the little magneto thing working there. I'm going to give that a clean up. Get all this fluff and dirt out from around these bearings. And see, that belt actually don't look too bad, does it? Eh? That's alright, that belt. I like that belt. Is it original Kirby? Unless the writing's worn off, I don't know. But that don't feel too good actually. We'll give it a clean up and see what happens. We love it! Woo! Love it! It's really packed in there, it is. It's like super duper pack-a-dacked. What's that all about? Look. I'm doing it left-handed because I'm trying to hold the camera. But it's pack-a-dacked in there. We love it. Oh well. Well, all of that muff there, I reckon there's a combination of pubes, head hair and other fluff in there. Pretty ridiculous, man. Someone's got blonde hair, got a bit of brunette in there. Yeah. Well, there's all kind of stuff in there. That come just out from these bearings here on the end. That did. All that fluff was wrapped around them, around the bearings. The bearings feel okay. I'm going to give them a bit of WD-40. Make sure everything's hunky-dory and dandy-pandy. Then I'm going to give this a little bit of a clean up in there as well. Give the little thingamajig a clean up. Put it back together and see if we got lightage. Hopefully we have. So let's go. Well, I spent a while setting them screws up to try and get the right brush height from the plate and to get the gap in that little bit there for that belt. So I've spent a while doing that because it was set up all wrong. It was all them were done right up. So now I'll put it back together again. Woo! Yippee! Back together. All I've got to do is put the I've got plenty of WD-40 on everything. What way's it got to go? I forget what way's it got to go. It's got to go that way. Put that belt back on. Like that. Blimey. Yeah. Right, let's see whether that's fixed it. It might have done, it might not have done. Hopefully it has. Nope, that ain't fixed it. There's obviously an issue with the light. Maybe the bulb, maybe the little bulb itself's gone. Maybe something like that's happened. I don't know. I'm going to delve into that in the next video in part 2. But for now, I'm going to turn my attention to this bag. I'm going to go take that all apart, put it in the washing machine so that's all nice and clean. And then I'll come back in part 2, we'll put that bag on, and then we'll delve deeper into this light problem. Sweet.